From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. It's the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Washington football team.
That was a common sight in the 80s and 90s. Not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Washington football team and the San Francisco 49ers. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a glance at the man under center at 6'5". He always demands attention.
And he more than did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2. But his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game, though.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. Commanding the offense will be Lamar Jackson, the electric quarterback out of the University of Louisville.
And if he and his guys want to spring the upset here in the 2nd round and move on, they've got to focus on the good that they did in the wild card victory. At the top of that list, protecting the football. Got a little careless last week. A few got away from him. Might not be so fortunate this time around. And if that's the case, they'll end up going home.
And 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 38, Jackson. And he'll have it pass across midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Clock keeps moving.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Jackson. That one is slant to McLaurin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
He's going to be a handful of those.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best design plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Jackson. That is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. So they lost yardage, and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. To throw again is Jackson. And he'll complete this to Gibson. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but face a 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain, but I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk, and I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
7 yards to pick up there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Right back to him on first down. And some room to maneuver. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He could see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
And if you're looking for proof of his speed, Next Gen Stats shows that he was traveling just over 21 miles an hour there. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead.
Washington, nothing.
Well, they started that drive all the way back at the 1, able to march down, get 3.
It was daunting to begin with, wasn't it? But I thought overall, a very poised and efficient drive to get 3 points.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because
there we go. Did you guys hear me now? I think I had my mic muted. Man, that was some BS.
When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
I just noticed I had my mic muted all this time. My bad, everyone. But yes, Niner Nation, baby.
Ball up to the 35 now as 1st and 10. Now a handoff here.
There you go, King Law.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
We got this game. We do got a better D in my eyes compared to Redskins. Or should I say Washington football team. Still got to get used to that.
On EA Sports.
Commanders 3, Washington 0.
Hey, what's up, man?
Jackson. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete.
Man, I blew my coverage.
Before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
Now Jackson on 1st down.
Man, that was not good coverage right there. Wide open.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
They're utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by
Come on, D.
Njoku, and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 4.
Come on, we need an INT.
2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at
Man, getting these lucky passes.
his 1st reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Come on.
Now he steps away.
There we go.
Stop short, down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get all the way to the end zone. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
2nd and goal.
Come on, we got this.
To throw is Jackson. And
Come on. Just stand there watching them run in. So that's the one thing I hate is the scrambling quarterbacks can just take off.
And Washington has taken the lead. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit, receivers
Should have had a QB spy.
out of real estate. You should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep it back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson.
Okay, it's time to score now. Come on.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
They're on the 25-yard line.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to
We need to get a big run. Our run game is what's dominating our team.
Right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases.
There we go. Come on.
They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick rather than the extra point. That's it.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of
oh my God, that was so close. I swear I thought he was going to catch that. I almost had that.
It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Oh, yeah, get off me. Get off me. You can't mess with Kiddo.
Another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 45-yard line. Well, that's good for a first down. Here's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs. Now they try the right side here. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
This one caught by Isabella. And he's dropped
Only
right
3 yards, not a good one.
Gain of 3. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completes it to Samuel.
Devo.
Going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 15-yard line. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he'll give it
Oh, man, he broke through that. Young was,
back to the 19-yard line.
he wasn't having it.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back down for 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back.
See, that's going to be our toughest matchup in this whole game is stopping their defensive line. They got a strong defensive line.
2nd and 14. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play.
Come on, we got a score here.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
There you go, IU touchdown, baby.
And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches.
Yep, that's my goal. I need to get some improvement on the offensive linemen, get some better corners. I will have some money coming up this offseason because we see Jimmy G is my backup. I couldn't trade him because of his contract, and I just kept him as a backup for right now, and his contract is up right after this season. So we're going to have $27 million extra to sign some good players. I did draft Kyle Trask as my backup QB last season. Wasn't expecting him to play so early, but Jimmy G started off really bad this season, and I just put him in. And look, he sent us to the playoffs and maybe to the NFC Championship.
actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for.
And I need to get some backup players for like my linebackers because I've lost Fred Warner's out. He'll only come back if we make it to the Super Bowl. So I don't have my starting top linebacker in. Defensive line. Armstead is injured. He won't come back if we don't go to the Super Bowl. So it kind of sucks. Come on, D.
This one down to Gibson, and he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That catch good for only a couple. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
Yep, out of bounds, baby. Out of bounds.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example.
Review it. That's out of bounds.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command
Oh,
central.
let me see. One.
They'll talk. They'll take a look at it.
Ooh, that's kind of close.
And issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
I think they declined it. It's 44 still, 44.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes
No,
the
it
whole
didn't.
format of what's about to happen because both sides
did it?
had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
Jackson on first down. Got a man, it's Gibson.
Man, we just giving up these big plays. Come on.
He's inside the 30. 15 yards to pick up. First down, Washington.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may
what the hell?
defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Washington now going to
He's giving up too many big plays.
Timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Again, Jackson.
Get him. Fumble that.
Down here at the 3-yard
You got to
line.
watch out for them fake pass plays and he starts rushing.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
Come on.
First man through, it's the
Man. Use check. Got his little revenge on us and scored a TD on him.
Touchdown run. And Washington has once again taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive.
You would say that, but I did face the Packers in the regular season, and that was a tough game. We won it. I believe it was in overtime. The final score was 34-37, I believe. It was a hard-fought game. Cowboys are going to be tough too, so, I mean, those are 2 tough teams. I mean, if I had to face, I'm trying to say Packers, but whoever we face, if we win, it's going to be a tough game. We got 40 seconds. Let's see if we can try to score something going into the half. We'll down it. We want to take every yards we can get. We got all 3 timeouts. Maybe we can get a field goal range.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball?
Okay, we got out of bounds. Going to waste timeout.
Push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Come on, Kittle. I think Kittle might be open. I'm hoping.
No
Oh, fumble. Oh, get that ball. Get that ball.
The 49ers now the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I try to entertain with my Madden franchise with 49ers. I enjoy when people watch it. Wow, this is going to be tough. I got to get a big play. If I can get a first down, it would be awesome. But if not, you know, whatever. See what happens. We just got to stop this rush. They're coming in so quick.
They'll set up a throw.
Oh, come on. I was going to launch that. Now we got to try to get them out of. Hope they're not in field goal range with kick. Is it on our side to win? Oh, man.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40.
Man, sucks to have 18 seconds. They can get in field goal range really easy. I'm going to try to come with a blitz. Maybe that might stop them.
Jackson marching back
Shucks.
on the field. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm, throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
Sweet, sweet. Yeah, I used to do. I think I did Madden. I think I did Madden last year on the Xbox. I kind of like to switch it up and do it on all the consoles if I can. No, 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 no. This game is going to half. 7-3.
It's a gain of a couple on what should be the final carry of half.
Yeah, last season I did Madden on the Xbox One. Yeah, and then on 19 I did PS4. I believe 18 I did on PS4 too. I think 17 and 16 was on Xbox.
But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round game in the NFC. And it looks like we've got a good one in store. And it's going to be one heck of a battle, that's for sure. Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific second half. So to find out who will advance to the NFC title game, let's send it back out to Brandon God.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back.
Yeah, when we go in the offseason, we definitely got to work on the offensive linemen. We need to have a good passing offensive lineman because, man, there's times there's some wide open plays, but I don't have enough time. They're coming in with the rush, and we're seeing it right now with the Redskins.
This will make it into the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this
There we go.
Try and get back to some of those plays.
I think they're trying to fake me out with some fake stuff.
Showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hate that too.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Jackson.
Good D, good corners. But, man, that rush needs to come in. We only have Bosa is the only one that's rushing. Everyone else is injured. And our rest of our defensive line. And then friggin' not having our linebackers, it just sucks right now. I got the quarterback spy on just in case he tries to run it. Oh, come on. Man, if he had that stop.
Whenever we
we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace,
ooh, that was close. If you just got there a little sooner, that could have been an INT for a TD. I think the best option we have right now is, I notice when I put more of a blitz in, Lamar freaks out. So let's get that blitz going in. And I hate when they change the plays at the last moment.
Defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
Quickly into the hands of Robinson. Give him 10 yards on the pickup.
See, they're set up for my blitz. Okay, let's try to get another blitz package up in here.
Trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open
change the play up again.
This margin too.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and
Man.
come down with it.
I'm really screwing up with my defensive plans because we keep switching the plays, keep auto-going.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A good game.
Yes, I'm the same thing. I hate Lamar Jackson and his rushes. Like, he just screws everything up. He always screws up my plan. Every time I go against someone that's a scrambling QB, always have problems.
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air.
Oh, what? Come on.
David Njoku there to make the grab. Washington is able to stretch the lead.
We have to score in our drives. You cannot not score.
To give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding.
And we need to stop them on D, because if we can't, it's not going to end nice.
And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
On the return, Andy Isabella. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist.
There you go, Ayuk. Man, Ayuk's having a game right now.
And create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field and punter. It wasn't his fault. Hey, listen, if something got to be casualties at times, we're trying to win a game.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it.
Yeah, Trash can run. He can run.
Down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And the stop
Got
here
first.
will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
I think they let this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, they'll throw. Flush to his
There,
right.
give me all the room to run. I can do a Lamar Jackson. Look at that.
The coverage may be too good that time.
He's like, hell yeah, first down, baby.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his.
Damn, they are double covering Kittles. Every time I look at him, he's like got 2 people on him.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am.
Come on, give me the block.
But it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
3 brings up 3rd and 2.
First down, baby.
He will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. First and
Oh, they look like they're
goal,
about to blitz me right now.
Chance to get right back into this football game. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And across.
That's a touchdown, baby. Dove for that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Look at that. Look at him. He just dies for that. It's like, oh, hell no. We ain't giving up yet.
Into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope.
Yeah, I think if you do the, what is it called?
Gold to add the extra point.
The franchise mode, the one where you create a player, you can build a 99 player. Or you can edit any player and just make a 99, but that's not fun when you do that.
And a 9-yard run on the end of it.
Now our defense needs to step up. We need to stop them, get a turnover or something.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent. Just the 1 touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader. Making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like that.
I just want you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this 3rd and 4th quarter. Are you touched? He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
Respect.
Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit.
You're wide open.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side, and he is finally out of bounds.
Man, that was a blown play.
A huge play there for Washington. 44 yards.
That's some BS right there.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, you're right. I think working on the defensive lineman, making them strong, is always good.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
Because when you have that good defensive line, you're going to have a good rush coming in and and then you just need your corners to do the work to pick it off. But if you got a good defensive lineman, you also get some good sacks.
That's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get, but he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit.
Come on, I need an interception.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson.
What the hell? Man.
2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
This team was so horrible last season. They didn't have no QB, and then Lamar Jackson came in, and they just like turned around and become like a really good team now.
But you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
To throw again is Jackson.
Oh shit, he's wide open. Oh, block. What's the flag on? What's the flag? What? Come on. That's some BS right there.
Boy, a tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high, the tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal. And Jackson throwing once more. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And Washington able to stretch.
Man, we cannot stop their offense right now.
First and goal, forget running the football, forget establishing anything. Just put it in the end zone with the pass for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's a
This might be the last game of the season.
They weren't expecting that.
Because our D needs to step up right now. Our offense is doing good, but our D needs to step up.
To tack on the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
We need a quick score, not eat up so much clock, and try to stop them and get the ball back, and let's win this game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And this could be the defining moment of their
they're coming
season.
for a blitz.
Hyperbole aside, you're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Completes it to the
that's some BS right there. Come on.
Lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, man, it's some BS right now.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 17.
Oh, come on. Why did that happen? What the hell? Why did he throw off his damn foot?
Picked off by the former first-round pick.
Hate that in Madden.
Will stop right around the 25.
That is so horrible in Madden. I hate that. Look it, I'm going back and automatically makes me throw on my back foot. That messes up the whole throw. Oh man, Ayuk was wide open, but because he threw off his back foot, that made that whole pass go inaccurate. And that's going to cost us the damn game.
As they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time.
That's some BS right there.
Here's Jackson on the move to his left. He's going to take off.
What the hell?
He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown.
Oh my God, that's something.
Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Geez, I mean, what more can you say about Lamar Jackson? We know that he's got the quickness and the agility, but, you know, if you wanted proof of his straight line speed, look no further.
And normally when you see guys moving this fast, it might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something like that.
This game looks over. Washington stepped up and couldn't stop Lamar Jackson.
On the next-gen stats there, how about this? 22.1 miles per hour. Wow. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
Defense. Don't do us like that.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Bullshit interception.
From here, no doubt about that one, but let's face it.
The hell?
There and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. And that'll set them back 5. They go play action here on first down.
Dude, what the hell was that? That is some BS, man. I get hit and the ball automatically goes straight to the defender. Not even going to where I was throwing it to.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone from the 10-yard line.
Let's just let this season end. We can get ready for next season, because that's some BS right there. This is what getting people pissed off about Madden, with all these friggin' bugs they have, how this game plays.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Throwing is Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The kick by McManus is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game.
So this game is straight up BS.
This thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And this will be a touchback, no return from Isabella. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong
now
side.
We can't get nothing going.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Yep.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That ball complete to Isabella. And they work this well upfield across the
Get to see the real emotions, the reactions, the BS stuff.
That completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're match watching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. Now this throw caught left side and all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pick up there at 22. Defensively here, you've got the cushion. Back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press.
Rush coming.
Come on.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Man, that was an all-out blitz.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
What the hell? That was so off.
Will be incomplete.
They really had a good game going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Dude, why the hell did no one block him? He just came in like it was nothing.
The 41-yard line. Chase Young, and Washington will have it on a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Look at McKinchy. Whatever his damn name is. I keep forgetting, but friggin' that right tackle that everyone complains about always gives up the big sack. And I mean that in real life too. And that's why I did not re-sign him right now, so I don't think he's going to be a Niner next year because he always gives up these sacks.
1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I can
What's my favorite food?
I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's
I love French toast. That's my favorite.
Try the jet sweep. Robinson with it. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep.
Look at playing with backup linebackers.
He might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time.
And backup DNs and stuff.
On 2nd down.
Look at, he just got his face slammed in.
35-yard line.
Yes, there are going to be some changing in this defensive front. Because, man, they got manhandled today.
Doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And looking at it from the perspective.
This was a tough loss. Sorry, couldn't keep our playoff hopes alive. But we got to look forward to next season. We'll be making some moves. I have a lot of draft picks. I got a total, I believe, 18 draft picks going into the draft. So maybe I'll do some move ups. I need some big time key players. We're going to have some money left over, so we'll be better next season, that's for sure.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.
Man, they shut us down. Look at Trash got 2 interceptions. That was BS. They shut our run game down. I mean, they took Kittle out of the whole game. I couldn't get no passes to him. I mean, you got to give it to the Redskins. See, this is who I'm talking about. McKinchey. This boy needs to go. Allowed 2 big sacks. 1 sack. Could have kept the game alive. 1 was a fumble he caused. I am planning to franchise him and then trade him. Try to get a first pick and get another right tackle because he sucks. He can run block good, but he cannot pass block worth anything. Anyways, I don't want to ramble. We lost. That's what it is. What it is. Anyways, I'm going to be out. Peace out, y'all. I'll see you guys maybe in a week or so. I'll be starting next season. Next game I'll be live streaming will probably is going to be my week 3 preseason game. And let's hope this team looks a lot better and we can make it to the big game. All right, guys, I'm going to catch you guys later. Peace out. Let's go Niners.